Hello everybody, my name is Nemo and welcome back to Path of Exile. So let's see here. I think last time I forgot to pick up some stuff that was useful. This is stuff from my other character. Like this thing doesn't have any red sockets, but for now it is useful because it has 9 armor, so I might as well wear it, you know. I don't really consider that cheating. My other character is only level 12. It's not really going to matter in the long run. It'll just give me a little bit of a head start, so I might as well just use it. And you share your wealth with all your characters anyway, so it's kind of hard to prevent that. And I'm sure I'll find a better helmet pretty soon. So let's see here. We had some quests we were going to do. This one is already completed. And the next quest is to go to Tidal Island. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm going to go to the next area, the Terraces. We're done in town here, so we can move on. Moving on, you can remove a skill gem from an item by right-clicking on it. Alright, good to know. Good to know.
This land is wounded.
I like how the seagulls fly up when I walk by them. That's pretty cool. So left click was my ability you guys have already seen, and the right click is the new ability, so let's test that one. Ground slam. Pretty cool. As you can see, while I used the one gem, the other gem leveled up. So really you don't have to use the skill to level the gem. That's basically what I'm saying. So it's going to be better. For now it costs 8 mana and 24.5 DPS. And now it's 25.4 DPS. So that's an improvement of 0.9 DPS. It's still 8 mana. So that's pretty cool. Let's use a potion. Or a flask. I guess they're called flasks in this game. I like this new skill. It looks really cool to slam the ground like that. With this big club I'm using. I think I only hit that guy though. Oh, I'm missing. I guess that's what you get when you play a strength character rather than a dexterity character. I'm sure there'll be a talent or something to fix that, where you don't really need dexterity that much anyway, because your strength will help you hit people or something. I don't know. There'll probably be like a passive skill for that. It's usually how these games work. So, what are you throwing at me, dude? Rocks? Rusted casks? I don't think that's what he threw, but picking up random crap. Oh, these guys were dangerous with my other character, but this guy has more health, so probably not as dangerous. Of course, health helps against anything, whereas evasion doesn't really help against fire, I would assume. Gonna say he's almost done in Act 3, really? Serious? Alright. We'll attack here. So I could turn off the general chat, but I don't know. There's like no point in doing that. Might provide some interesting distraction for you guys. So last time we got a little bit into this game versus Diablo 3, I guess. How you could call that discussion. Let's use some AoE here. Cool stuff. How did I miss that thing? And I leveled another gem. Let's level it. And my ground slam is now leveled up. I'm sure it's better. Doesn't really matter too much right now. I'm just whacking at these fools and
I will disappoint him. I cannot carry this.
Leveling up. Yeah, let's throw out this crap actually. There's nothing good in this. No point in carrying all this stuff. It's just gonna get me scroll of wisdom scraps, and I'm sure I can find better stuff. So alright, and let's see about that level up I had, shall we? So last time I went over here for the melee physical damage increase. And I wanted to go... I don't know. I don't think... Blood magic. I don't know. It's interesting. Resolute. Your hits can't be evaded. Never deal critical strikes. Ah, see, there it is. That's exactly the skill I was talking about. Alright, I'm pretty sure I need to get there then. To make a good build. So we need to go this way. I could also just go past here. Extra armor, armor mastery, troll's blood. This is all survival. Right, well, if that's... I'm probably gonna get those anyways, so I might as well move this line somewhere else, but I don't know what to do with it yet. That means I would have to go... I want the butchery though, so that's where I'm gonna go first. Versatility is interesting. So we're gonna go to butchery for the extra damage of melee with two-handed weapons, since I am using a two-hander, and I think I want to use a two-hander. That's just cool. I like two-handers, so that's what I'm doing. That's a lot of damage I'm taking there. Wow. I really don't want to stand in that, but unfortunately I need to stand still to hit people. Good thing I have AoE. Wow. Let's back it up. No! I can't cancel out of running towards someone to hit them, it seems. So you really need to think about where you're gonna click. I guess you can't cancel out of the combat animation, but you can cancel out of the walking animation, because I can just do it. Right, yep. That's probably what it was. Alright, so getting faster attack speed should help with that. Let's identify this life flask. See, this one has special ability. Over 4.3 seconds is better, so it restores my life faster. Extra increased recovery speed, 50%. That is really, really good. Wow. 25% additional elemental resistance during flask effect. Okay, so this thing is amazing, but I can't use it yet. I need another level up. I'm only level 3 and it requires me to be level 4. And this thing is another medium flask. So I can replace these things once I level up with the medium life flasks. I'm probably going to forget it, but hopefully I can remember. Otherwise I'll see it when I visit the vendors. But yeah, good loot from that dude. Good loot. It was a pretty dangerous fight though, but certainly worth it. And this AoE ability is pretty strong. I just need to figure out when to use it and when not to use it, really. Bam! Why is this game so much better than D3? Indeed, that was what I was talking about, wasn't it? Why is this game... I don't need this. Is this game much better than D3 or not? I think it is. There's a few things I want to comment about it. Because... really...
My mana is gone.
Okay, let's get some mana. I remember when Diablo 3 was in production still, and that was the whole art controversy, where people were saying, you know, the game looks way too bright. It doesn't look as dark and broody as the old Diablo games. And there's been some interesting pointers to be said about that, and I certainly don't want to revisit that whole thing. But if you look at this game though, I mean, it isn't totally dark or anything, but it looks much broodier than Diablo 2 does. And here in the shadow, it does look kind of dark, but I have no problem making out who's my enemy and who I am and what all the stuff is that drops on the floor or anything. And that's, I think, the main reason the devs gave for Diablo 3. being less dark than Diablo 2 was, you know, we can't make it too dark because otherwise you can't see what the hell is going on. And I think this game proves that that's kind of not true. I can easily make out what's going on. And this certainly, like, maybe the color scheme isn't as dark, but the mood is way broodier. And I have no trouble making out what's going on here. So I don't know. And every time something drops on the floor, like there's no always show items in this game, like there is in Diablo 3. But I found I don't really need it because you can usually notice when something drops on the floor anyway. And I had much more trouble in Diablo 3 noticing stuff like that. So I don't know what they did, but it's really good. So that's one thing I wanted to mention there. And that was something else I wanted to mention, but I can't think of it right now. Looks like we found our quest, but we'll continue to search because I happen to know that in the next area is a waypoint right at the start of the next area. So there's a portal scroll, that's useful. But the next area is usually close by, so we're going to, or at least it was for my other character, so we're going to pick up that item. And I just leveled up, and guess what? I haven't forgotten. Nice. There. That's how we do. The best flask goes up first. Or I could add it, I could place it second, I don't know. Whatever button I find most convenient, I guess. But let's look at this skill point I want to spend. And we wanted to go to butchery, so we can take this route or we can take this route. There's extra two-handed damage there, but also there. Melee physical damage just overall. This gives me accuracy, but I don't need it if I go the route I want to go. So then we go this way. Cool. And that is the level up. Pretty cool. Let us get this. Whatever is in here. Looks like a better armor, a better helmet for my character. It's only 8 armor, but it has red sockets. So I'll keep it here for now. And as soon as I need another red socket, I'll replace it. And I also picked up a ring, which I'm already wearing. Corel ring. That's exactly the kind of ring I was looking for earlier. Previous video at the end. So glad I found it now. And let's go to the mud flats. That's the next area. But as you can see when I look at the world panel, I need to be over here for the side quest. So all I'm doing right now is just getting this waypoint. That's all. And I guess I can go back to town in the meanwhile. I do have some stuff I want to dump, but my inventory isn't really full. But you take the opportunity whenever you can, right? So this thing can go. Although, yeah, I can keep some for extra characters, I guess. Alright, so then I really don't have anything I need to trade off here. Yeah, I guess I can walk around with those. Alright. There. We can get back now. So that's one thing about the fact that the identification scrolls and the portal scrolls are also sort of currency, is that, you know, at the start, I'm sure later on they're not gonna be worth much and won't really matter, but at least at the start you're like, do I put them in the chest or do I keep them on me? Because if you're playing with multiple characters, that's like, you know, maybe you want your other character to have access to them. Looks like I did miss a scroll falling there, so this is where I need to be for the side quest. Tidal Island.